You walk in for 3 ordinary things, and somehow the trip feels like a game you forgot how to play. The shelf says one thing, the app says another, the receipt says a third, and the store calls all of its savings. The strange part is that the discount now asks you to work. Scan this, clip that, link the card, check the app, activate the reward. Saving money starts to feel less like a price cut and more like unpaid labor at the checkout. This is not a story about shoppers being dumb. It is a story about a room being redesigned around behavior. The grocery store did not just raise prices. It added memory, ads, variable rewards, and friction around the food. The older grocery business was easier to picture. Buy inventory, move it through a warehouse, put it on a shelf, sell it for a small margin, then do it again. The machine was not simple, but the profit surface was mostly food. When the margin on food stays thin, the store starts looking for other places to make money. The aisle becomes a media surface. The app becomes a behavioral surface. The loyalty card becomes a memory surface. The basket becomes a data surface. That shift matters because a store that remembers you is not the same as a store that serves everyone the same shelf. Memory lets the room treat 2 identical carts differently, even when the aisle looks public. A loyalty card looks like a discount key, but mechanically it names the basket. The store can connect detergent, coffee, snacks, diapers, pharmacy visits, pickup orders, and app clicks into one remembered pattern without needing a human clerk to know you. The discount is not fake, but it is not free. A coupon coin comes back to you, while data cards move the other direction. The bargain is uneven because the coupon is visible and immediate, while the memory gets more valuable later. Once the store can remember, the receipt is no longer the whole story. The route matters, the search query matters, the items you almost bought matter. Even the coupon you ignored can teach the machine what kind of pressure did not work. Paper coupons were annoying, but at least they were visible. Digital coupons hide behind effort. You do not simply see the lower price. You unlock it, clip it, activate it, remember it, and hope it attaches before checkout. The casino feeling comes from inconsistency. Sometimes the app gives you exactly the weird deal you wanted. Sometimes it offers a discount on something you never buy. Sometimes the good offer appears after you already paid. That variability keeps the loop alive. The store does not need every offer to be good. It needs the possibility of a good offer to change your behavior. If you check the app, walk extra aisles, compare more tokens, and spend longer inside the machine, the house edge has already appeared. A shelf used to look like a place where products sit. Now it can also be an ad slot. A brand can pay to appear in a search result, a recommendation, a digital coupon, an end cap, or a sponsored shelf position near the decision. The grocery app is not just helping you remember milk, it is selling the screen beside the milk. That matters because the shopper thinks they are using a tool, while the store is also selling access to the moment before a decision. This is why grocery companies talk like media companies now. The food is still there, but the frame around the food changed. Search, shelf, cart, receipt, and pickup screen can all become places where attention gets sold. The old price tag had one strange virtue. Everyone could see it. It was not always fair, but it was public. Digital promotions weaken that shared reality because the shelf price, app price, coupon price, delivery price, and loyalty price can become different layers. The extreme version is surveillance pricing, using personal data, behavior, timing, location, or browsing patterns to shape the offer someone sees. Even before that extreme arrives everywhere, the logic is already familiar. The system wants to know what pressure works on you. 2 shoppers can carry the same cart and still face different effective prices. One clipped the right offer. One had the right account. One got the pickup-only discount. One saw the deal after checkout. The shelf looked identical, but the machine did not treat them identically. The app friction is not neutral. It sorts people. If you have time, attention, internet, and patience, you can lower the price. If you are tired, rushed, offline, older, distracted, or shopping with a deadline, the machine charges you the friction tax. This is why the system feels especially cruel when life is already crowded. The person who most needs the discount may be least able to chase it. The price is no longer just money. It is money plus attention, plus timing, plus administrative stamina. The clever part is that the store can call this choice. Nobody forced you to ignore the app. Nobody forced you to skip the coupon. But when the lower price is hidden behind a maze, the maze itself becomes part of the price. The casino comparison is not about neon lights. It is about variable reward. You check, and sometimes the machine pays off. You check again, because the next weird deal might be the useful one. The reward schedule is doing the work. The second mechanism is wallet abstraction. Points, rewards, coupons, store cash, delivery credits, and member prices make the real spend harder to feel. The money becomes tokens, and tokens make the loss quieter. The third mechanism is decision fatigue. A store full of prices is hard enough. A store full of prices, member prices, app prices, hidden coupons, bundle offers, and points math can wear down the exact attention you need to resist impulse. A casino does not need every pull to be profitable in isolation. It needs the session to continue. Grocery apps borrow that logic when they make every trip feel like it might contain one more hidden win, one more targeted offer, one more reason to keep looking. This is why a real discount can still be part of the machine. You may save $2 on one item and spend 12 more minutes wandering through offers. The visible win feels clean. The hidden cost is the larger route the win pulled you into. So the casino is not a separate room. It is embedded in the pricing layer. It appears when the same food can be a staple, a data point, an ad impression, a reward trigger, and a personalized pressure test at the same time. The most uncomfortable part is that none of this requires a villain laughing behind the shelf. The system can emerge from margins, ad budgets, loyalty databases, and software incentives. That is the engine lens. When the machine is profitable enough, normal people operate it without needing to understand the whole machine. The practical answer is not purity, it is separation. Keep a plain staple list that does not depend on the game, then treat app rewards as side bets. If the reward changes the trip, the machine is steering. If it only lowers a planned item, you are steering. A loyalty deal is not a gift from a friendly machine. It is a clue about what the system thinks you might do. That does not mean you should reject every deal. It means you should read the deal as pressure before you read it as generosity. The goal is not to become the perfect shopper. The goal is to stop mistaking the machine for a favor. Once the gears are visible, the app can still be useful, but it no longer gets to pretend it is just a coupon drawer. Your grocery store did not become a casino because someone put slot machines beside the apples. It became casino-like because the price moved into a system of memory, rewards, friction, and attention. The food is still there. The room around it changed.